Hi to all. This topic is namespaces in XML. It is often convenient to construct XML documents that include tag sets that are defined for and used by other documents. What is namespaces means? A namespace is a set of unique names. Namespace is a mechanism by which element and attribute name can be assigned to a group. Namespace is a mechanism by which a attribute and element can be assigned to a group. The namespace is identified by URI, that is Uniform Resource Identifiers. An URL is a URI that happens to be the internet address of some resource. This means the internet address of some resource. A namespace is declared using reserved attributes such as attribute name must be either be XMLNS or begin with XMLNS colon. The namespace should be begin with XMLNS or begin with XMLNS colon, such as below. This is the element, and here this is the namespace. The namespace is begins with XMLNS colon. This is the prefix equal to, within the double quotes you can give the URL. URL means the internet address of some resource. Some resource means what the content you are referenced to, what the content that are referenced to your program or in program in the XML document. In shortly, you can say namespace is like a built-in functions in C and other languages. You can give some library functions referred by using hash include stdio.h, like that. Here you can give the namespaces. The namespaces are recommended mostly by W3 Consortium. Here the syntax of the namespaces are start with the element name. This is the namespace name XMLNS, and then it is a colon, that is an optional one. You can either specify it by using XMLNS or XMLNS colon. This is the prefix equal to URI. This square bracket indicate that what is within them is optional, because the prefix you can may be given and may not be given. So this is an optional one. In shortly said, the namespaces is a mechanism by which element and attribute name can be assigned to a group in XML document. In the above syntax, the namespace starts with keyword XMLNS. The namespace start with XMLNS, and then the word name is the namespace prefix, and then the word name. Here this is the namespace prefix. This is the name of the namespace, and the third one is the URL is the namespace identifier. Here the URL only what the URL you given only the identifier of the namespaces. For example, in namespaces, the namespace affects only a limited area in the document. An element containing the declaration and all of its descendants are in the scope of the namespace. For example, you can see here, this is a simple example of XML namespaces. Every XML document should be start with this tag only $XML version of the XML and encoding UTF-8. And then the second statement here is CONT. This is the namespace name. This is the colon. This is the prefix contact. This is the name of the. You should give this keyword name of the namespace XMLNS colon. This is the prefix equal to the URL you want to link to your document should be given here. This is the important point. You have to give this URL. In that URL only the set of rules and regulations for this coding are referred. So here these are the elements. These are the child elements. The first one is name, company and phone. These are all referred by the namespace CONT. This means the contact. This is the namespace short name for the contact. So the XXX is the name of the triple X is the value of the name, triple Y is the value of the company, and the 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 is the value of the element phone. So here you close this. In this example you can see this is the namespace name. This is the prefix. By using this prefix you can only declare the elements and the content of the values. Here the namespace prefix is cont and the namespace identifier is URI. Here the URI is www.tutorial.point.com.profile. On that URI you can give or provide informations to these elements. www.tutorial.com.profile, this means the element names and attribute names with contact prefix including the context elements all belong to the www.tutorialspoint.com/profile namespace. A prefix is used for two reasons. Here the prefix is cont. Why we use that prefix or for the basic two reasons. The first one is the URI is too long to type on every occurrence of every name from the namespaces. And the second thing why we use prefix is URI includes characters that are illegal in XML. Let's see an example here. This is the syntax for the declaration of namespaces for an element name XLNMS. In the set bracket you can give the colon prefix. This is meant for optional. A prefix is used for two reasons. First, an URI is too long to be typed on every occurrence of an element. I already told. The second one is URI includes characters that are illegal in XMLNS. Here in this example, in all HTML documents in this book declare the XLMNS namespace on the root element HTML XLMNS equal to, this is the URI specified in this book. This declares the default namespace from which names may appear without prefixes. In some examples we can give the namespaces without prefixes also. Here you see, this is an example for a prefixed namespace declaration. Consider the following. Birds, here I choose an element name as birds. XLNMS, this is the prefix BD. I refer the website URL this www.adobon.org names.specifies. Within the birds element including all of its children elements, the names from the namespace must be prefixed with the BD. Because this is the element bird, birds is the element name, the prefix is BD. After you declare this namespace, you can use this BD to all of the child elements. Example, this is the prefix, lark is the child element of the element bird. So what hereafter in this program you can use to refer the child elements of these element by the use of the BD only. If an element has more than one namespace declaration, these are declared as follows. For one element, you can give more than one namespaces. Here in this example, this is the element bird. Only one namespaces I declared, but here in this example, bird is an element, one element, and here I used two namespaces. The first namespace is prefixed with BD, the other namespace is prefixed with HTML. This BD referred the URL http www.random.namespaces. This is for the bird details. This is for the HTML details. I refer the uniform resource locator as http w3.org99/html. So for this one element I declare two namespaces. In this example, we have added the standard HTML namespace to the birds element. This is the standard HTML namespaces to the element bird. This is the bird details reference to the namespace BD. Note that in any namespace declaration, one of the namespace can be specified as default by omitting the prefix. If we didn't give this prefix, this is considered as the default namespace specifier. Here in this example, you can see state is the root element. This is the namespace, but in this namespace I cannot give the colon and the prefix because this is the example for default namespace. Just without omitting this colon and prefix, you can directly give the URL address. This is called the default namespace. This example is XLMS with prefix. This what are the URL you going to give is described here. This one is for state, this one is for state capitals. For the element state, I declared two namespaces. One namespace is for state, another namespace for is capitals. This is declared as default namespaces. This is as prefixed namespaces. Here let's see in the example, the tag state is open, and then the name, population of the state, name of the state, South Dakota, and the population are given. When you give the tag name capital, you can use this prefix name and population with inside the capital tag. The two child elements are used, one is name and another one is population, but it is prefixed with the cap, because for the capitals, capital URI, we refer this URL address, but you use the prefix for the namespace. So you must mention that mention this prefix for this capitals. But for the state you cannot give any prefix, so you don't need to give any prefix to the state elements. But for the capital elements, here we use this prefix, so you have to give this prefix here. Each a state element has the name and population elements, but for both namespaces it is default, but in the capitals you can give the prefix to that namespaces. Thank you, girls.